Okay, folks, I have done a little bit of investigative work here on my Alberg 30, 1971 Alberg 30 with a aluminum beam. You can see this area here. I made a few cuts with the oscillating tool to expose what was behind those cracks, and you can see it almost appears to be a horsehair material, but I'm sure it's just rotted fiberglass. It feels wet, but I can't tell if it's wet from moisture or wet from poor resin mixture years and years and years, 45 years ago. Especially right here, this stuff here is sticky, and I can dig my finger into it and get behind it. So here appears to be laminated quite well. You can see that there's really no bubbling or deformation here on this piece. What appears to be cracks, after I got to looking, is merely cracks in the paint. So it looks like I got most of the rotted material. I know back here this goes even further. This looks just like a very poor. You can see my finger flexing it here. So I'll have to dig that out. It's real sticky in here. Like it's been years and years of just poor quality, poor workmanship, resin, just wet resin. It's gooey back in there. If it's not that, then maybe somebody could fill me in, because I really don't know what it is. I know it'll be fixed. Here are the holes that go up to the deck outside. You can see the rotted core. This is where they had a bypass, a through pass for the antenna, for the VHF antenna, and I don't remember what these two small holes were for. I think they were for smaller wires that went up through the deck, but they leak like a sieve. So I'm trying to formulate a plan on how to repair this. I kind of feel like I want to get that nastiness out of there, or I don't know. I'm thinking about getting some large sections of half-inch G10 board and laying it across this beam here, through bolting it with some substantial bolts, not these little quarter-inch jobbies, and adding a beam that goes from here down to the deck on both sides. It'll go through the false floor. The liner here, this is your liner, and it's not supported by anything under there. I believe it's hollow. So I'm going to probably make some sort of a beam that runs parallel and attaches to the bulkhead here, and it will support here and the additional G10 board that I add here. I'll draw it all out and take a lot of measurements and see what I can come up with. And you can see, going into the shelf here, you can see that, you know, I always hear about how well these old boats were built, and I believe that they are good boats. But you can see that the fit and finish was
very far from good. But I think they were meant to be a little bit more reasonable in price, and maybe the average guy could afford one. I really don't know. I wasn't born yet when this particular boat was built. So anyway, that's all for now. Again, small update on mast beam repair of a 1971 Alberg 30 liner boat.